Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this forecourt film for this absolutely stunning 2014 Audi A4. This car is completely unique. It's a full Audi exclusive car, which means that there's a lot of the options that comes with it were not sort of on the normal specification list. You have to go to Audi Exclusive to have things like the paint and everything like that that was not available on the as part of the normal model lineup. The particular colour on this car is actually a Porsche paint. It's called Amethyst, which is this absolutely stunning purple colour. You see it on quite a few of the old school sort of Porsche turbos and things like that, but the colour is absolutely incredible. On darker days the car actually almost looks black, but when you've got a beautiful sunny day like this and you get to really see the purple coming through, but the paintwork is absolutely beautiful and has been extremely well cared for and kept as well. The car has pretty much been garaged all of its life. It's only covered 18,500 miles and has been family owned from new. First of all was the father, and then his son took the car over afterwards, but certainly when he went to specify the car, I think there's pretty much close to £20,000 worth of additional options that this car has got, including also the Audi exclusive interior, which I'll show you around in a second. At this part of the video we'd normally go around and just sort of point out any small blemishes, no matter how small, just so you know exactly what there is. There is really nothing to show you on the car at all. It's absolutely stunning, as close to new as possible. The car itself is a 2014. Does actually come with this registration number included as part of the sale, so that won't be coming off. That will remain with the vehicle. But yes, certainly, you know, little bits of chip marks and things like that to the bumper that you'd normally expect. There's absolutely nothing here to show you whatsoever, all the way down both sides of the car. Absolutely perfect. We just had one wheel to refurbish, so that's been done as well. So all four wheels are completely unmarked and all got the correct fitment tyres on them and everything like that as well. Under the bonnet is a 240 brake horsepower 3-litre turbo diesel engine. It also has Quattro 4-wheel drive and the S-tronic gearbox as well. So a really lovely car. This is always my my sort of preferred engine choice at the time for when they came out, and again, obviously just having a quick look around, you can see just how beautiful it looks. So externally, in terms of specification, we've got the upgraded 19-inch alloy wheels from the RS4. They, as I mentioned, all in absolutely perfect condition. Around to the front, xenon headlights. These are also been upgraded so that they're adaptive lights, so they swivel and turn in the corners at night. And then we also have front and rear parking sensors, as well as a reversing camera. And if we come down here, you'll see the radar guided cruise control. This will basically pick up any car that's in front of you in either on the motorway or in traffic or things like that, and actually even bring the car to a complete halt as well. So it's got all of those, as well as sort of collision avoidance and things like that as well. I think that's pretty much it on the outside. Again, all, well, condition wise, there's nothing really more to show you. It's absolutely beautiful. We will just pop the boot over here. Again, all beautifully kept, very nice and clean. There's been a proper Audi semi-rigid boot liner that's been in the back of the car as well, so it protects all the carpets and everything. Again, all immaculate in here. And then we've also got a C-Tech charger hardwired in there as well. So the car has always been kept on a battery conditioner. That's all hardwired into the battery, so if you did want to carry on using that, entirely optional, but that's basically wired onto the battery. So you just clip your C-Tech charger straight onto there if you're keeping the car in the garage and things like that as well. Just close that down, you can see the camera on the back there, and we've also got the LED tail lights on the back there as well. Against the paint, this colour interior is absolutely incredible. This is again, this was actually nearly a £5,000 option by the time you added the VAT and everything like that onto it. It's called Magnolia. Again, it's Audi exclusive. It's denoted with these additional badges here that we get on the side. The back seats really don't look like they've ever been sat in. They're absolutely immaculate. We've also got Audi exclusive inlays as well in this nice, lovely dark walnut. But have a look at the back there. You can just see there's not a single mark on any of the backs of the seats. Got a pull down armrest here with your first aid kit inside, and drinks holders for the rear passengers as well. We've also got 3-zone climate control, so you can actually individually change the temperature settings in the back for the rear passengers as well. And eagle-eye viewers will have already spotted the Bang & Olufsen sound system that we've got with the additional speakers in the back there, and the tweeters in the tops of the doors up here as well. Across onto the door, we've got power folding door mirrors. We've also got electrically adjustable seats for the driver and passenger, with memory across here on the driver's side as well. Coming across here, automatic headlights, automatic windscreen wipers, standard for the A4 at that age, and then this beautiful 3-spoke S-Line sport steering wheel with paddle shift. Again, all absolutely perfect condition. The leather's in really, really lovely condition. Barely any wear to any of the side bolsters or anything like that. It's been really beautifully kept. And then up the top here, we've got the electric sunroof as well, which is a tilt and slide system. Just to show you on the outside, we've got advanced key, so it's fully keyless entry. You just press your finger on there to lock the car, and the mirrors will fold in there so we can see. And if you just put your hand on the door handle, that'll open up. And the additional part of the advanced key is the start stop button, which again I'll show you in 2 seconds as well. So just jumping in order to start the car or put the ignition on, because it has the keyless entry and the start stop button, you just simply put your foot on the brake and press that, and we'll see everything kick in. So we've got a colour driver's information system up on here. Let me just move this around with the menu. So you get things like satellite navigation instructions, as well as all of your trip details and everything like that, distance until empty, and what radio station you're listening to and everything like that as well. You'll also see the lane assist light up on here, so you turn that on and off by using the button on the outside of the stalk there, and it'll actually basically keep you in your lane as you're driving along, and also just buzz at you if you're starting to drift off, in case it thinks you're falling asleep. I've also got obviously things like digital speedometer and everything like that up on there as well. The control for the adaptive cruise control is down here on the stalk, so you change the distance here as to how close you want to follow the car in front, and then set it, and obviously you can change the speeds and things like that. But again, as I mentioned, it will once it picks up the car in front of you, it'll hold your speed back and basically just let you follow the car. Everything is basically controlled through this main screen up here. I'll show you all of those bits in a second, but just coming down, you'll see that we've got dual zone climate control, so separate temperatures for driver and passenger down here. Also 3-stage heated seats, another option on the car. And then across to here, we've got an electric blind, which pops up at the back. Again, another really nice option, and very, very rare. It's quite clever actually. When you put the car into reverse, it will automatically move out of the way so you can see what you're doing. Not that that's massively necessary, because we have a reversing camera as well, as you can see up on here. Other buttons up on here, we've got automatic start stop for obviously slightly more economical driving, the parking sensor on and off button, and also your traction control. This car's also been upgraded with something called Drive Select. Drive Select first came out for this model of A4, so it was and is now being used across the board in all of the Audis. But basically, you can set the different driving modes that you've got on there, and this car's also been upgraded with adaptive dampers as well, so it changes the suspension setting depending on how you want the ride to be. Coming down to here, this is obviously your S-tronic controller, and then we've got the MMI system here as well, so it's really nice and easy to use. You've still got decent buttons for sort of accessing the menus that you want quickly and easily, so you don't have to take your eye off the road. But basically the rules with this one is, depending on whatever screen you're on at the moment, you can see memory, waveband, functions and settings. If you're on the navigation screen, for instance, it's a slightly different things that will come up, so it changes. So you've got like destination down here in the bottom left. These 4 ones up here basically correspond to these buttons. So if you wanted to hit destination, you just press the bottom left hand button, and that would be access to the destination menu as well. So on here we've got full media system. We've got DAB digital radio, as well as FM medium wave and long wave stations. And then through to media, we have something called Audi Music Interface, which is a plug-in system here in the glove box. You can actually put like an iPod or something like that in there. Nowadays, most people would use the Bluetooth audio streaming that we've got. We'll just pop up onto here. You can see there's a whole load of different versions, but yes, Bluetooth media streaming is probably the most popular one. Just try and get some focus on this. We've also got SD card readers in this part here as well, so you can put SD cards loaded with music and things on there. We also have a DVD player for watching movies when you're the car's stationary, and also a full Wi-Fi connection as well. So a load of different ways of being able to listen to music, including also the jukebox, which means you can actually download music directly into the main system. So we could put a CD in, for instance, and leave it in the car all the time. Satellite navigation I've just touched on, but that basically covers you for the whole of Western Europe. Really nice and easy to use. Contains traffic reports and accepts full postcodes, so that's all very, very good. And then obviously Bluetooth connection for your telephone as well, so you can make hands-free calls when on the move. Pop through to car. This is the Audi Drive Select bit with the upgrades that I mentioned, and then car systems. It's basically like a full control panel for the car, so you can go in here and make changes to all of the settings and things like that. We've also got a garage door opener. The buttons for that are up here. So this can be set up if you've got electric gates or an electric garage door. You can actually have the system recognise instead of having to carry like a fob with you, for instance, you can actually have it built into the car, which is again very, very cool. Exterior lighting, this is actually really useful. Again, obviously you can just make little changes in terms of how sensitive the automatic headlights are and stuff like that, but also it's got something called a headlamp converter, which converts for driving on the right hand side of the road. So if you do go to Europe, all you have to do is just come in here and change that over, and the headlights will convert, so you don't need to put beam benders on or colour the lights or anything like that. So that's actually a really good function to have. Driver assistance, again, that's the bits in here with things like the adaptive cruise control. It's also got Audi braking guard, so if it detects that somebody in front of you jumps on their brakes quite quickly and you haven't seen it, it'll actually apply the brakes for you. And then the active lane assist I've already mentioned as well. Come through to this, servicing and checks. The car has a full Audi service history. It's been through to Audi for every single one of its services, and the next oil change is due in 8,900 miles or 240 days, and the next slightly larger service is not due for 605 days or 18,500 miles. So absolutely nothing for the new owner to do. I've just had an MOT done this morning, so that's also all ready to go, and no advisories on that MOT as well. So you've basically got a full year's worth of motoring ahead of you without having any additional costs. I think that's pretty much it on there. Again, just looking around the interior, there isn't a mark to show you anywhere. It's just so beautifully kept. Look at the quality of the stitching all the way through. The headline is completely unmarked. It's as close to a new car as you're likely to get for this sort of age and mileage. A very, very, very nice cabin, all beautifully kept, beautifully finished. Got cup holders down here and additional storage and things like that underneath the armrests. We've also got things like the boot release that you can press on the inside, and that will flip the boot open for loading things into the boot. I hope you found this video useful. Like I said, it's an absolutely remarkable car. This you won't find another one on the market anything like it in terms of its ownership, its service history, the low mileage, and certainly the specification. Like I said, there really won't be another one of these out there anywhere to be seen. If we can help with any further information at all, if you require any finance figures or you have a part exchange to value, then please do let us know through our website, which is jajarvis.co.uk. Be more than happy to help, and ultimately we'd love to be able to show you the car in person and take you out for a test drive. Thank you very much again for watching, and we'll see you next time.